Hey friends, it's Miss Healy. Today in math, we're going to be talking about a new topic, and we're going to be talking about determining whether a number is even or odd. And our goal today is to be able to look at a group of objects up to 20 and figure out if it's even or odd. So, first things first, I have a little rhyme for you that might help you remember what even and odd means. So the rhyme is, if you're an even number, you always have a pair. So if you look around, your buddy will always be there. If you're an odd number, there's always a lonely one. He looks around to find his buddy, but he's the only one. So let's talk a little bit about even and odd. We need to figure out how we can tell the difference between even and odd when we look at a group of objects. So here's a few things that we need to remember. First, we need to remember that even numbers have all of these things. So even numbers will always have a partner. So when I match them up, they'll always have someone else with them. There'll be no leftovers. That's right here. So they'll always be matched with someone. You can make two equal teams and there's nobody left out. Numbers that are even numbers are 0, can't forget that one, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now let's talk about odd. Odd numbers means not everyone will have a partner. So that means somebody would be left out. There's one left over or one person left out when you're looking at that group of objects. You cannot make two equal teams because someone's always left over. The numbers that are odd are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Now in just a minute, I'm going to show you another trick that you can use with any number to figure out if it's even or odd. But first, we're going to do a little practice. So we'll do this one together. You're going to need paper and pencil in just a second, so make sure you have some with you. I have some hearts drawn down here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many there are and just record it to the side just so I know for fun. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm just going to write an 11 right here. And then what I'm going to do is take my marker and I'm going to make them into pairs. So pretend that I said I want each of them to be paired up together. We're going to determine if this is even or odd based on if someone's left out in these pair circles that we're going to draw, or if everyone has a partner. So you can decide how to divide it up any way that you want. I'm going like this first. So these guys all have pairs. Now I'm going to do these two as a pair, but I have a problem. I have one left over that does not have a partner. So is 11 an even number or an odd number? Say it out loud right now. If you said odd, that's correct because there's one left over. There's one that does not have a partner, and I couldn't split this into two equal teams. Okay, let's do the same thing over here with number 2. You're going to try this. So what I want you to do, let's count how many there are, because I know sometimes it's hard to see in the video. So let's count how many there are first, and you can draw them on your paper. If you can't draw a star, it's okay. I'll show you a trick to draw one in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to just record 7. So if you guys could just go ahead and draw 7 stars on your paper, you'll be ready to go. Here's the trick for drawing a star. You can just draw an X and then a plus sign over top of it, and it makes like a little asterisk star. So you can do that instead. Okay, I want you to pause the video and I want you to pair them up like this and see how many are left, or if there's any left over, or if they all have a pair or a partnership. So pause the video. Okay, hopefully you paused and you may have done yours differently than mine. I'm going to do mine this way this time. There's 2 together, 2 together, 2 together. Uh-oh. We have one left over by itself. So we know that this is an odd number. It has a leftover. The number 7 is an odd number. And not everyone has a partner. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. This time I just drew X's this time, so let's count those. And then once we get a total number of X's, you're going to pause the video, make your pairs or your partners, and figure out if the number is even or odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So our number is 14. Go ahead and pause the video, draw 14 X's, and then go ahead and partner them up or pair them up. Okay, so now yours might again look a little bit different than mine, but you're pairing them up into groups of 2. And these 2 are going to go up and down like this. Now, there are no leftovers on this one. Everyone has a partner. So it is an even number. All right. You can also do this by counting by 2s. You can determine if a number is even or odd by counting by 2s. So you can say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, but there's one left over. That doesn't work. 2, 4, 6, 7, that doesn't work. It would be 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, that works. So that is an even number. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to tell you just a little bit about this and show you this trick in case some of you are ready for a little bit of a challenge. Miss Gainey is going to be talking about this a little bit more on Wednesday. We only need to be able to tell if a number is even or odd all the way up through the number 20. But there's a trick you can use to figure out if any number is even or odd without having to draw all these pictures for it. And like I said, Miss Gainey is going to be going into more detail about this on Wednesday. But what you can do, if you're looking at a number, you can look at the number that's in the ones place. So this would only work with 2-digit numbers. But look right here. I wish I had a different color, but that's okay. The number 1 in 11 is in the ones place. So if I remember 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are even, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd, the number in the ones place is going to tell me if the number is even or odd. So that means that 11 is an odd number. Let's skip over here to number 14. Number 14 has a 4 in the ones place, or that last space. And number 4, I know, is an even number, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So because there's a 4 in the ones place and 4 is even, that makes the number 14 even. For a really big challenge, I'm going to give you a different number. I'm going to make it be super long. Okay. But we have a trick that we just learned. I bet Miss Gainey's going to be so impressed on Wednesday. So the number is 235,686. Now, you can't draw a picture and circle your partners. That would take way too long. What you can do is go to the last number in the ones place and figure out if that number is even or odd. It's a 6. Is it even or odd? If I didn't know, I could just draw 6 quick pictures, these little dots. Circle those. They all have a partner. 6 is on the even list. There's no leftovers. So the number 235,686 is an even number. Just a fun challenge for today. All right, great job, everyone. In just a second, you're going to do some more of the same thing. You have 6 problems in the plans today that I've asked you to draw a picture of something, and then I've asked you to circle the pairs and determine if the number is even or odd. Last thing I want to do is read our little poem one more time, so listen up before you get started on your own work. If you're an even number, you always have a pair. So if you look around, your buddy will always be there. If you're an odd number, there's always a lonely one. He looks around to find his buddy, but he's the only one. Have a great day today. See you again soon.